Empire Radio presents the Professionals Roundtable. Hear what's hot in the professional world. Timely topics to propel your career to the next level. Professionals Roundtable, exclusively on Empire Radio.
Welcome back to the Professionals Roundtable on EmpireRadioNow.com. I'm Rob Wetham. Joining me live on the phone from Nassau County, New York. He is the owner of the law offices of John Michael Probstein. Please go to jmpattorney.com for more information. Please welcome John Probstein to the Professionals Roundtable. Hi, John. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Thank you very much. So, please, John, tell me a little bit about what you do.
Well, I've been in practice for over 40 years now. I've assisted small businesses, large businesses, corporations, in litigation, transactional matters, individuals, matrimonial disputes. After 40 years, you get to do just about everything.
Yeah, I would guess so. I mean, 4 decades is a long time to do anything, let alone have your own, private practice as a law attorney. So, what are some of the challenges that you faced over the course of 40 years? The toughest cases.
The toughest cases, I would say, in my experience, have been where you are in a litigation and the other side is fighting you tooth and nail, even though they know they're wrong.
So what's an example of that?
Delaying can be a tactic, and sometimes it's in a individual or a company's best interest to delay the inevitable. And when you're representing the plaintiff in such a matter, a business decision has to be made. Am I going to reach a settlement with this type of defendant? Am I going to pay attorney's fees? Which is going to be the most economical way for me to approach this type of case?
I see. So it's the automatic losers on the other side who are just trying to push it as favorably as they can make it at the cost of everybody.
Not necessarily that they're automatic losers. Everyone has their own position, and I'm not going to be a judge of what other people's positions are. Sometimes it might be in a company or an individual's best interest to wait, whereas for the other side, they cannot wait.
I see. Okay. All right. Very good. So it could be tricky out there, huh?
It's very tricky. There's no cookie-cutter approach to law, as I've discovered. Every case is different. Every individual is different. Every corporation is different.
Yeah, I mean, it could be literally life or death, and it also could be figuratively life or death for a company or something like that. So it is a cutthroat business, and a lot of times it's win at all costs.
That's true. On the other hand, and you got to remember, there's always an other hand. So when you're doing any sort of litigation, you have one side, you have another side, and then you have a trier of fact of law. That's either the judge or the judge and jury.
Okay. All right. Very good. So talk to me a little bit about your background and how you became a lawyer.
How did I become a lawyer? Well, we're going back a long time ago. I graduated college. I was 19 years old. So when you're 19, you really don't know what much you're going to do.
You don't know much of anything at 19.
I didn't know that much of everything. So by the time I graduated law school, I was 22. And when I started in law, it was for a different reason. And I worked in Wall Street and Park Avenue firms. And basically my introduction to law was corporate work, corporate securities, etc., and some litigation also. Gradually, though, I was getting clients because I knew people in various industries, particularly the entertainment industry. So after around 6 years of working for other firms, I did decide to open up my own office. Originally, we were on Park Avenue, 230 Park Avenue, and we also had a satellite office out in Los Angeles.
Okay. All right. So what changed for you?
What changed for me was basically you evolve, I think, as a lawyer. And I had a different approach to what I wanted to do as a lawyer. Whereas I was involved in heavy corporate litigations, etc., and representing those type of industries, I became a more personal type of person, where I wanted to also help individuals. And that led me into different areas of law, which I felt were more rewarding for me as an individual, that made me happy doing the practice of law. I do a lot of pro bono work and assist a lot of people here in Nassau County. Not to toot my own horn over here, but I work very closely with the SAFE Center, which is the Coalition Against Domestic Violence, assisting spouses who could be either male or female in domestic violence situations. Excuse me, that's somebody calling me on another line, but we're on a radio interview here right now, so just ignore those beeps. I work with Nassau Suffolk Law Services, representing representing tenants in landlord-tenant matters. I do a lot of work in Nassau County Bar Association, the Mortgage Foreclosure Clinic, helping homeowners in foreclosure. Those type of things tend to be more rewarding to me as an individual.
Fair enough. I mean, I could see how they would be, because it's, that type of stuff is, it's not necessarily like a dispute over a couple dollars, or a dispute over something that's that may, in the grand scheme of things, be insignificant. Those people are really fighting tooth and nail for their livelihood. So I can understand.
And for their home,
right.
And to have access to justice. Because legal fees are expensive, let's be honest. It's also a business.
Yes, sir.
And to give these people access to some form of justice, is extremely rewarding for me as an individual. I can't speak for everyone in the profession. I can only speak for myself.
So before we get on out of here, and we're speaking with John Probstein. He's in private practice. He's an attorney. The law offices of John Michael Probstein, jmpattorney.com. Before we get out of here, what's in store for your future? What would you like to eventually accomplish?
Just to continue the work that I'm doing, to help people, to help individuals, small businesses, and on occasion, which is probably the call that was trying to beep in right now, some large businesses too, because sometimes they have issues too. It's to help. That's the way that I'm viewing the legal profession at this point in my career.
All right, terrific. Well, listen, John, you're doing great things for people. Just continue on your journey, on your path, and we wish you nothing but the best here.
Thank you. My best to all, and have a great day and a great weekend.
This is the Professionals Roundtable on EmpireRadioNow.com. I'm Rob Lethem. Feel free to check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/RobWRadio. We'll be back with more Professionals Roundtable right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Empire Radio presents the Professionals Roundtable. Hear what's hot in the professional world. Timely topics to propel your career to the next level. Professionals Roundtable, exclusively on Empire Radio.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, game show host, father of 5, and all-around big dude. I'm also an expert on drama. I know all kinds of drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids. There's the bad kind, like season-ending injuries. There's the necessary kind, like having an agent in Hollywood. And there's silly drama, like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your high school diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org.
Or text diploma to 97779. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. That's diploma to 97779. And leave the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.